show you our first ever video of at-home gymnastics. This is geared towards our team gymnasts, as well as anyone that wants to work on conditioning and strength programming. So every video we do, there'll be 3 sections. The first section will be a warm-up. The second section will be the actual strength or conditioning that we're focusing on. And then the third part will be a static stretch so that we can make sure our muscles are lengthened after we build them up strong. Today's strength focus is going to be on our press handstand work, or even just handstand holds. But for our competitive team girls and boys, press handstand is one of the most important skills you can learn, and so we're going to work on that fundamental strength today. So starting out, what you're going to need, all you need, is either a wall or something to put your hand on. You could even use a chair. If you wanted to, you could probably do it just trying to balance on your own, but for me, I like to use a wall or a chair. So I'm going to start with my hand on the wall, but I want to make sure that I stay vertical. We don't want to be leaning over. So I have my hand on my wall for just a little extra balance, and I have my other hand on my hip, and I'm going to bring my foot, my outside foot, up to passe. In this position, we're going to do releve. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to try to keep our knee from moving and kick outward. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to turn to a turned out passe position, and we releve again. 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm going to leave my knee where it is and try to just move the bottom part of my leg. 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm going to go back to a lower arabesque. I try to keep my torso tall, and I releve. 1, 2, 3. Trying to keep those hips square, and now I'm going to tap my foot. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to bring my arm out the side. I'm going to swing my leg back and forth 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and lock. I'll bring my arm up, other arm up, pivot, and come down to the other leg. So now to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll move our leg. 1, 2, 3, turn it out. Oh, releves first. 1, 2, 3. When I'm in this side releve, I'm really trying to push that knee out. Today is day 1, and I can only go this far. Maybe over time I'll be able to move my knee more, but I keep my hips forward. 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3, and then we go to our back arabesque releves. 1, 2, 3, keeping those hips square, and then taps. 1, 2, 3, arms go out, 3 swings. 1, 2, 3, lock in front, arms up. Now I just turn towards my wall, and I come down. I'm going to take my right leg out. It crosses over, and we're going to swing it up as high as we can, in line with our shoulder. You want to be careful that you don't kick your leg backwards. So I'm going to try to always bring my leg towards my ear. So I'm here nice and tall. And 1, 2, 3, lock, left leg. And 1, 2, 3, lock. I'll bring that left leg in front, arms up, pivot, and we're done with our kick. So now I'm going to step forward a little, and I'm going to go in front of my yoga mat. Keeping my legs together, I bring my arms out, and I'm going to warm up my wrists. So I'm going to roll my wrist and go as low as I can in my squat without letting my heels come up. And then back up. Now I'm going to roll the other way. In for 3, up for 3. Now I'm going to do flip-flops. In, down for 3 seconds, up for 3 seconds, and then the trickiest one, wheat womps. Really big motion up and down, and then back up. Good. So now I'm going to go to my squat. I'm going to step my right leg back, and I'm in a runner's lunge. When we do our lunge, or anytime we have our leg bent, we want to make sure our knee stays behind our toes. From a side view, it looks like this. So I've got my back leg nice and tight, my hips are square, and my knee is behind my toes. So we're in our runner's lunge, and now we're going to lift our bottom up and try to make our front leg straight, and then back to our runner's lunge. You want to go as straight as you can without letting your belly come off your leg. 2, and 3. Now I'm going to move my hands to the inside. It's okay if your knee goes out a little, but make sure your toes and your knees are going on the same course. I'm gonna go down, up, reach, reach. That was one, we have two more. Down, up, reach, reach. That's two, one more. Down, up, reach, reach. I'm gonna put my hands back together, come back to my squat, and switch legs. So again, my knee is behind my toe. I'll start with my straight legs first. We go 1, 2, 3. I move my hands to the inside. Down, up, reach, reach. And again, down, up, reach, reach. We have one more. Squeeze that back knee nice and tight. Down, up, reach, reach. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn to our straddle, and now we're going to work on our stretches. We're going to walk back, up, squat. Whoa, tricky one. Make sure you keep that bottom tucked out. Squat, and up. And we reach back, up, squat, and up. Again, down, reach back, forward, and squat. So this is a wide leg squat. I'm trying to press those knees out and up. Now I'm going to bring my hands down and come to my push-up position. My shoulders are over my hands. I'm squeezing my bottom down and trying to round in my ribs. I'm going to make my feet a little bit hips width apart. I'm going to lift up, and now I'm going to pretend like I'm dipping under a rope. So I dip down to my seal, and then I look over one shoulder and the other shoulder. Back to push up, bottom up, dip down, seal, look over, and then push up position, back up to a pike. Dip under, seal, look. Back together, and we'll step up. All right, we're nice and warm. Now it's time to do our actual conditioning. So what I'm gonna do for this one, it works best if you have a wall to sit up against, but you don't have to. You could sit up against a couch, or you could do it without anything supporting your back. The biggest reason we use a wall is so that we don't round. So if you don't have that support behind you, just make sure you're keeping your body engaged and flat back. So I'm going to slide my mat to the wall, and I'm going to sit in a straddle. So what I try to do is I take my sit bones, I roll them back to the wall, and we want to make our straddle position. So flat back, we're going to reach our hands to let's do our right side first. Right leg. And we're going to circle our leg for 10 seconds on the way out. Now, if you are new to this conditioning, you might not make it the whole 10 seconds, and that's okay. Your goal is every time you try this conditioning again, see if you can do it for more of the time. Also, if you're a higher level, you could try even more seconds. Maybe try 15 or 20 seconds. So my hands go flat. You want to reach out to your knee or a little bit past, and we're going to circle out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms up and down. Now left leg. Outward circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Now to the middle. Again, we're going to reach our hands in line or just past our knees. And again, we want to make sure we don't sit back into our hips or booty. We want to keep that back flat. And we're going to try to circle outward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I felt that in my legs. Good job. So now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to try to circle in with our legs. So we bring our arms back to our right, circling in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms up. Other side. And circle in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Arms up. Okay, the tricky one. We're going to do in with both legs circling in. Oh man, my brain just tried and my legs didn't move. I'm going to try again. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. So now we'll bring those legs together and we're going to do it in a pike position. So again, hands are in line with our knees. We're going to try to keep that back flat. Instead of circling this time, we're going to lift just up and down. So we're going to lift 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. I notice as I get tired, I want to lift up on the tips, this part of my hand and lean back. So to help me keep the right form, I think about driving the backs of palms of my hand into the ground to help keep that flat back and use, we're trying to isolate and use our leg muscles, not our tummy muscles yet. So hands out, left leg, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, here comes the tricky one again. I'm going to drive those hands into the ground and we're going to do 10 lifts with our legs together. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Okay, so now we're done working on our legs. It's time to add in, those tummy muscles. So I'm going to slide my mat out, just like so, and we're going to try our holds. So we're going to start in our straddle position, and we're going to try to lift our bottom off the ground for 10 seconds. Now, same thing here. You might not be able to hold it at 10 seconds. I hope I can, but we'll see what happens today. And every day is a little different. But for 10 seconds, keep trying. So what we'll do, we're going to do 3 sets. For the first set, keep trying to lift your bottom off the ground. For the second set, try to lift at least your feet off the ground. And then for that third set, take turns trying to lift your feet and then your bottom. So let's start 10 seconds as high as you can. My hands are nice and flat. They're shoulder width apart. And I lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great try. So now we're going to do your set again. If you can do it, you're going to lift all of your body up. If we're not there yet, we're going to try to keep lifting our legs up. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great try. We have one more set. This time, you either hold your whole body up or you take turns lifting your feet and then your heels. Ready? And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent try. Let's sit crisscross and roll out those wrists. You guys are doing excellent, by the way. Just think, if you guys practice this maybe once a week, your press handstands will get so much better. I'm looking forward to trying this workout again to see if I can hold my presses even longer. All right, our wrists are nice and warmed up, or rolled out. Let's try it in a pike. So now we put our feet together in our pike. Hands go right in front of your hip bones. We definitely don't want to have our hands back here, because if I try to lift up here, all of my weight is in front of my support. So as we go to do our pikes, we want to try to make sure that we have some of our weight behind our support and some in front of our support to keep us balanced. So here I go for my first 10 seconds. And we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. So I was able to keep my bottom off the ground the whole time. My next goal will be to try to get the feet up at the same time. Set 2, our focus either is whole body up or at least our feet up. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, we have one more set. Let's try to lift that whole body up again, or take turns tipping back and forth. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, roll those wrists out. We're on to our tuck holds. For this one, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it a little better. So on this one, we're going to hold again for 10 seconds. We're going to have our hands pressing into the ground. At the same time, we're going to try to lift our knees up into a ball as high as we can. for the 10-second hold. All right, ready? I've got those wrists nice and warmed up and stretched out. Hands come down, and I lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Roll out those wrists. So as I'm pressing into the ground, I'm leaning my shoulders over to give me a little more balance, and I'm pushing round into my chest to make my body stronger in my torso and to give more room for my legs to press up into my torso. All right, set 2. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Excellent job. One more set to go in our tuck planche. Planche, that's a great word to learn. Planche means we lean over and balance. So all of this press work, we're working on that planche shape. So one more. Let's see if you can see my lean. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, roll out those wrists. We're on to our last hold for the conditioning. This one is going to be the same kind of lean in our shoulders, but now we're going to actually do it in a straddle position. So what we're going to do is you can straddle a little wider than hips width, or if you have a yoga mat, just right outside your yoga mat. I like to have our hand in line with my feet so that already it has my shoulders in that nice planche position. So now what we're going to try to do is go up on our tippy toes and then try to lift our feet just above the floor in a straddle position. I like to call it a hover position because I feel like your feet are hovering right above the ground. So my hands go down. We're going to try to hold it for 10 seconds. I lean over in my planche, tippy toes, and hover. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great try. All right, roll out or stretch out those wrists. A great wrist roll is to bring them together and around. Just to stretch them out because they're doing a lot of compression. We want to make sure we stretch it out afterwards. Another thing I notice as I get tired, my arms want to start to bend. We've got to make sure we keep those arms straight so that we're working on those shoulder muscles and triceps instead of using more of the biceps. Because people call on to do the workout, I think. All right, here we go. Set number 2. So I put my hands in line with my feet or right in front of my feet. I lean my shoulders over, tippy toe, and I hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent try, and come on down. So now, I'm not able to get my feet off the ground yet. Yes, but it will happen. If you guys can lift your toes all the way off, that would be excellent. All right, my wrists are rolled out. So, last set. Ready? Here we go. My hands are down. I lean over, and we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. We're going to roll it out. So now we've practiced the leg muscles for our press handstand. Excuse me. We've worked on the shoulder muscles and the balancing. So now we're going to work on the rolling up part for the handstand. So what we're going to do, I want to make sure I won't hit the lamp. We're going to practice the last section of the press handstand, but we're going to do it in a tuck position. So we're going to start on our, not a tuck position, in a headstand position. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put my hands down. Whenever we do headstands, you want to make a triangle. So my hands are one line of the triangle, and then our head goes out to be the top of the pyramid or the triangle. So I reach my hands out. Another indicator is you should be able to see your fingers when you're in your press handstand. So now I lift my bottom up, so I'm inverted from my shoulders, and from here I'm going to try to lift my toes, and then straddle through my hover, and up, 1, and then down, slow. Let's try again, 2, hover, roll our hips to inversion, and up, handstand, and down, slow, and one more, hover, roll those hips, and all the way up, and then down. Excellent. Excellent job. So now when you're doing this workout, feel free to pause the video, and you could actually do 10 of those. The next version would be to do it in a pike. So again, I have my hands in a straight line across. I'm going to put my head up here to be the top of the triangle. I make my pike, and then I lift up and back down. 1 and 2 and 3, and then back down. Good job. Now, for my higher level gymnasts, you guys can do the same activity, but on your forearms instead of on your hands. So yours, you would make your triangle elbows and hands, and your head goes here, and then you try to do your presses. So that's how you can make it a little more advanced. The next step, I'm not strong enough for, but I'll explain it to you in case you guys want to try. Actually, we'll do 2 parts. This first part, everyone can try. If I can try it, you can try it. So, we're going to stand in that hover again. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to lower down to a straddle sit. So I'm here. I lift up onto my toes. I have my nice flange going on. My elbows are locked up, or locked out, and my ribs are round. I'm going to lift my feet and come down. 1. Good job. Let's try again. So we're in our straddle. Hands are down. I plant, tippy toes, and try to lower down. 2. And 1 more. Hands down, tippy toe, plant, and 3. Good job. So again, instead of 3, if you want to pause your video, you can try some more. The next part is to try to do it from a sit to your feet. So you would start here, try to push all the way up to this position. So you can do 3 to 5 of those. But since I wasn't able to hold my body up on those 10-second straddle holds, I'm not ready to try that level. After that, the conditioning part's done. You guys did a great job. It's time to stretch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yoga mat, sliding it against the wall, and what you'll notice after this workout, your quads are going to be so tight and sore. So we're going to stretch them out. What we're going to do is we're going to take our right knee and we're going to put it up against the wall. It's very important that your knee is all the way against the wall to get a proper stretch. I'm going to make my bottom go to my heel. My front leg, remember, anytime our leg is bent, toes have to be out further than our knees. From here, I put my hands on my knees, my ribs going around, and I try to lean back as far as you can go. Make sure that you're not getting loose in your tummy. Hold that tummy tight. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, holding your tummy still tight, we're going to push our hip away from the wall, and you'll start to feel it stretching a little bit longer, longer leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we're going to put our hands down on the ground. Every time I move my booty further from the wall, I have to slide my front foot out so that my knee stays behind. I put my elbows down, and now I try to relax my hips down into the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the last one, we're going to stretch out our hamstrings. Leg is straight, and I reach forward. I'm going to flex that leg, keeping my back flat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, other leg. So now I put my left knee up against the wall. My booty goes to my heel. I round in my ribs. And I push my bottom up against my heel. Now I'm trying to lean my chest back towards the wall without arching my tummy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to push that hip away from the wall. Again, I'm thinking about taking my belly button and smushing it into my back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, elbows down. I'm sliding that foot out. I relax that hip. 10, 9, 8, 7. Remember, if your knee goes out, that's okay, but you have to have your knee and your toes in the same line. 4, 3, 2, Flex that foot, flat back. And on this stretch, we're trying to make our belly go to our legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we're going to stretch out our hamstrings. Our hip flexors. All right. Actually, it's just our hips. Hip flexors is up here. We're stretching out the outside. Our IT band. So I make my butterfly. As I reach forward, I want to have a flat back. We want to go as flat as we can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's somebody who wants to stretch. Excuse me for a second. All right. Whoop. All right. We're going to do 2 more stretches. This time, instead of a butterfly, we're going to go crisscross Apollo sauce. So I cross my legs and I reach forward as far as I can. Again, you want to think flat back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to switch legs in just a second. All right, so we switch legs. Now I have my other shin in front. There should be one leg that feels more comfortable. I already did that leg. This is my not so comfortable leg. We're going to reach forward again, flat back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. That is the end of our first ever video to do at-home gymnastics. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm super excited to see how strong you guys can get. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free. So sorry, hold on one second. Feel free. I'm going to have this video on YouTube as well as the Apollo Facebook page. Feel free to leave me comments on either site. Or you can always send me an email with a video of you doing any portion of this workout. I would love to see you trying the workout, and I can give you some feedback. My email address is jessica@apollogymnastics.com, and I look forward to seeing the comments in the videos. Thank you, have fun.